got up so early this morning, watched sunrise. It was gorgeous.
Somebody's in a real good mood this morning.
What does that mean?
Must be because she was watching the sunrise over the panhandle from one of the vibrating beds over at the Palm Suites Motel. Very romantic.
What'd you tell her?
Just that you left here last night with more than your tip money.
I left here last night, and I walked Charlie across the street so that he could get a room at the motel.
And then what?
And then nothing. You two think something happened between Charlie and me?
Somebody's gonna have to go to the bank, get some quarters. We're low in the register.
Might want to get some extra ones, Mo. Those vibrating beds don't run on dollar bills.
What, is he in on it too?
He sure is. So you may as well just tell us everything.
Nothing happened. You two think I took him home with me? My God, I've met the man.
Viki, I've worked here for a while now, and I have never seen anyone take as long as he does dinner. And he wanted advice on every course from his personal waitress, Miss Viki. That is so sweet.
Oh, sounds like the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Okay, here's what happened. Charlie just happened to mention that
his name Charlie.
Oh, stop it!
Oh, why are you getting so ouchy? I'd be purring like a kitten.
Okay, all I did was I walked him across the street, took him to the motel office just to see if there were any vacancies.
Well, were there any?
Yeah, there were. So he checked in, he went to his room, I went to my room, alone, and went to bed.
So you and Charlie are neighbors now, right?
Yeah, we are. Listen to me. He's probably going to be eating a lot of his meals here. And if you guys keep this up, he's not going to want to come here, and you're going to lose a lot of business.
Hi. What's so funny?
Right about him. I poured his coffee, and he gave me that smile, and my knees started to buckle.
Viki, is he a good kisser?
I have no idea.
Come on, don't tell me you two didn't kick back with a couple of tall boys last night.
Don't listen to him, Viki. Thank you. Viki is way more refined than that. It was probably California Chardonnay, wasn't it, Viki?
You know what? You're all behaving like children, and I'm thoroughly ashamed to be associated with any of you.
Speaking of children,
What?
did you two kids use protection last night?
How droll. Good morning. Got everything you need?
Yeah, no, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay, fine. How was your first night at the Bull Suites?
Oh, well, you know, I travel so much that usually one motel is just like another.
Oh.
Listen, I heard everybody kind of laughing over there.
Oh, yeah, don't pay any attention to them. It's too much caffeine for them in the morning.
Yeah, I know. Listen, do you want me to go over there and save your reputation for you? Because I'd be happy to.
I don't know what you mean.
I heard them, Viki. They think that you and I shacked up last night.
Yes, that is exactly what they think.
I don't know.
I can't believe that you actually heard what they said.
You know, Viki, I don't know where you come from, but here in Texas, we kind of tease the people we care for.
Is that so?
Well, it sure is. And maybe you ought to just turn around and tease them right back. Otherwise, they're going to think you don't really care for them.
I'm on it.
I'm sure you're up to it.
Hey, Viki. Mo says he forgot to tell you that today's special is huevos rancheros.
Ooh, doesn't sound French, but it sounds good.
He's easy.
Yeah. So tell me, how's your little boy's black eye?
Well, he's wearing it like a badge of honor today. Thank you for showing him how to defend himself. I'm on my own with him, and there are some things I just don't know.
Well, he seems like a good kid.
Oh, he is.
Yeah. Well, then you must be doing something right.
Reel him in, Viki. The man's a keeper.
Hey, how could those...
Charlie's all into his papers. He didn't even look up at me when I poured his coffee.
Well, he's probably just really involved in whatever he's working on, you know. Or maybe he just doesn't like to talk.
My ex-husband was like that.
I didn't know you'd been married.
He was my last boyfriend from high school. It didn't last very long. We were just kids.
Oh, right.
He was a carpenter.
Oh.
And he'd come home from his job, and I'd come home from this place, and he'd be hot and sweaty, and I'd be tired and cranky. Sometimes I'd make supper, and we wouldn't even say one word to each other.
You know, sometimes I think you can be lonelier in a marriage than you ever were when you were single.
Yeah, I guess. I haven't given up, though. I keep thinking how nice it would be to sit down and eat with somebody you can talk to. You know, ask him how his day went and tell him how yours was. And maybe later I'd sit down and embroider a pillowcase and he'd read the newspaper. We'd be across the room from each other, but together, you know?
Yeah, I know. It's a really lovely thing that you've wished for.
This is what customers love to see when they're sitting over dirty dishes. Two waitresses standing here running their mouths. Get a move on.
And Mo would be happier if he had someone to go home to at night. Somebody to taste his fancy recipes and tell him what a genius he was.
Well, love is not the answer to everything.
Maybe. You know, if you went over there and asked Charlie what he was working on, that might be a real conversation starter.
I've had what you were talking about, you know, and I've lost it, too. I'm not sure I want to risk losing it again.
Okay. Suit yourself.
Thank you. Here you go. Go? Boy, that must be some project you're working on.
Oh, it's bad enough I have to work a split shift today, and now you're belly aching about me taking Shane to the doctor.
You're always taking Shane to the doctor.
He has asthma, you moron!
I'm docking your check.
Yeah. If Shane's daddy were alive, he'd clean Mo's clock. See ya, Viki.
Now, did I hear her say that the kid's father, he was a Navy SEAL, right?
Well, that's the story she tells.
Oh, well, you don't believe it?
Well, I would never let her know. You know, we've all got our secrets.
Yeah. Ain't that the truth?
You've been here all day, Viki, and it's starting to slow down. I can take it from here.
Okay. You know what? Chi-Chi's not here, and I'm not really tired. I'm gonna stay a while, okay? Hey, you're back.
Yeah, you know, for some reason I just can't seem to stay away from this place.
Aren't they just as cute as pie?
Adorable.
Now remember, girls, I persuaded Charlie to try your green chili and chorizo quiche.
Thank you. I wish you could persuade Gigi to work the rest of her shift.
Come on, she had to take Shane to the doctor.
Knowing her, she'll probably take him to ice cream and a movie and forget she ever had a job.
I'm here. What's the problem?
If she doesn't show, she's fired.
Don't you think sometimes Mo takes that irascible thing a little too far?
That's just Mo. I'm more interested in how you got a man to eat quiche.
I told him that no matter how light and fluffy it tasted, it still wasn't good for him.
He likes you. His face lights up every time he sees you.
Oh, well, Charlie and I have known each other casually for like a whole day. Please, don't turn this into a romance.
When you came in here a couple months ago, I said you looked like you were looking for something, and you said I was right.